Hello everyone, it's been a very, very long time since I last did one of these. I've been, like, let's just quickly say I've been in a very big slump on game design, and I've mostly been doing gaming videos for the last few years. But starting for today, I'm gonna try to bring in more updates on any project I create, just because I need to start doing this. Not just for the channel, but for me. Um, so, yeah, this is level 1 of my Marvel game, and every day I'm going to dedicate myself at least 1 hour to do anything, whether it's build one tiny thing, set up something, create textures and stuff. Yeah, I'll move over to where I was at. So, this is what I've done today. Basically, I've created a temporary barrier to help me create an idea for the first pitfall. Um, I'm currently on the newest version of Unity, so everything's a little different. I don't know how to do Pro Builder on the newest one yet. I haven't learned it, so I have to relearn Pro Builder. But the concept is very simple. Right now, I have these temporary barriers that kind of corral you into this spot where you got to take this jump and get over to the other side. And if you fall down, there's no way of getting back up, because I had to put walls on each side, because I found out the player could technically roll down here. What I do plan on doing is having a few extra things happen here, leading up to a, what do they call it, scaffolding. Basically, the scaffolding is going to help bring you even higher and higher each floor, and to make it to where the player doesn't see, like, all the background stuff, I've added walls on each side to make it look, to give it that illusion that that there's an actual building here. I don't really need to do it down here because the player's not meant to be down there. And on this side, I think I should, because eventually the player will get up here. Actually, no, I should be fine. But I do need to do it on each side as I go up. The goal for this level, which I was thinking about, was adding like a helipad up here. Like they had built the helipad already, and there's a helicopter that picks you up to the next level. I have to refresh myself on a lot of stuff for game design because I'm super out of the loop. And while this doesn't look like much, this did take an hour of planning and building. It's literally just simple shapes, and I had to constantly rearrange stuff. It was way worse than this. I had this horrible design on the path, and it just looked ugly. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save this. Let me do that. I'm going to save now, just in case something breaks. I'm going to save scene. We're going to go back to the tutorial level, and we're going to play through the entirety of it to see how everything's coming together now that we have a... dang it. There we go. Now that we have an idea for level 1. Because I already have thoughts on themes for level 2 and 3 and stuff. Hold on. Didn't put it in game mode again. There we go. It's fine. It doesn't want to go full screen. I have to get used to this new Unity because it forced me to update it today. And it's mostly the same, but honestly, there are some features in this one that I kind of like. I did learn with the Pro Builder that you're able to draw the shape when you're creating it, but now I gotta figure out how to do it where I can specifically mold the shape how I want it. Very similar to how I did right there. I still remember how to do all this. And I feel like I want to go back eventually to the tutorial level, add a few extra things. Because it's too simple, and I want to give it a little bit more challenge. Just a little bit. And then we go on to level 2. I can add like a victory screen right there. Okay, level 2 has a lot of work to do. Still has the construction theme that I've added. I don't know if I even recorded it, it's been so long. Basically, all you gotta do is just go on here, and you're supposed to make it here. So I haven't fully adjusted the height of level 1. There we go. I haven't fully adjusted the height of level 1 on the game screen. Silly me. So what I'm going to do for now, because I'm going to eventually learn... I'm going to relearn Pro Builder. For now, I'm just going to extend that out. That'll be a temporary ramp. I'm going to design it more to make it look more like something's holding it up. Because I like to imagine for this level, when the in the world when the construction guys are bored, they set up this entire they're the ones who set up this level basically, because they got bored on their break and they just started building stuff. A little track for the marble, and that basically brings it up to the next level. It's not much, honestly, but an hour of this has been really nice to get myself back into the feeling of doing level design again. So, yeah, I won't be able to put out a video every single day, but anytime I do something, like each day I'm going to give myself an hour. I have an hour to do anything. So, for example, again, I could literally spend an hour deciding and building some sort of track right here to lead into the ramp and so on and so forth. If I can't find a scaffolding asset, I'm going to have to build it myself, and that might take the hour, but at least I'll be able to have a way to get up to the next floors. But yeah, that's the whole plan for everything. Oh, hold on, I wanted to fix something real quick. Whenever we stopped on this thing, I wanted to... there we go. Gotta zoom out a bit. I like to imagine that, like, something happened here and it collapsed. Or maybe this is, like, the shape of the building down here. I could eventually add something like that, like take away all those. I haven't fully decided. I just like to imagine that, like, this is a nice little place they can have a ramp on. But if that's the case, let me adjust some stuff. So I'm gonna do this, and you move that back. The player is not meant to see this, but I'm gonna have to move that forward a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna move it forward a tiny bit. I mean, the player's never going to be able to see up close, so, like, far away it looks fine. Just looks like a brick wall with some girders. And technically, this is the flooring, so this, I can actually do this, pull it back. Yeah, because that's fine the way that is. And for this, I can lower that down. Yeah, there's a little bit of clipping, but we can fix that by pulling it up a bit. Looks like I'm doing some extra work. Still a tiny bit clipping. But right there. I mean, from far away, it looks fine. You'd have to literally zoom in to see the inconsistencies of the textures. Any type of texture break, like from far away, like I said, it looks like a normal wall, like they built. Because the goal today was to try to think of an idea for what I want to do for this level on the path, but also to build a structure inside to make it look more realistic, as if this is the thing holding the structure up. Or at least this is what they've been building inside. Like, this is the inner walls and stuff leading into maybe more offices and stuff. Maybe it's an office building, maybe it's a hospital. You never know. It's all up to the player. All I know is that it's a construction zone. And what I plan on doing eventually is I can mess with the terrain and I can add piles of dirt and stuff to make it look like they've had to move the dirt around, but they just forgot to remove it because if I remember correctly, yep, the texture is still dirt, so I can make an entire mountain's worth of dirt in the background. I also found out, I'm going to close this because it has a lot of assets right there, a lot of things. It just looks weird. But I did find out that I have a texture of a flat, it's like a flat silhouetted city, and I want to add that in the background, like close enough to where, like, because it's sunset, as you can see here. So like I like to imagine that, like, it's starting to get dark. The light's still shining on this building, but in the background you can see the city from the previous level. And I'm gonna add some sort of barrier so it cuts off any sight of the abyss. So that's gonna be future me's, or maybe tomorrow, what I'll be doing. And if I add enough, maybe I'll show you guys. So actually, sorry, I saw my my phone go off. I think what I'll have to do is create some sort of barrier. Maybe use the dirt for a bit. Sorry, people keep messaging me. Anyway, use dirt and then add the silhouetted background, because then that'll look really nice. Because as you progress higher, you'll just see the city in the background. So yeah, that's everything I've done today. I know it's not much, but it's a lot for me. And my first time coming back to game design in almost about 2 years. So, thank you everyone so much for watching this video. Hopefully, by tomorrow, I have something to show you guys. I want to show you more than today. Today was just something small to get my hands dirty, because I haven't done level design in so long. So, I appreciate you guys for watching this. If you want to see my gaming channel, I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to try to focus a lot more on balancing between the two channels, so I'm not just focusing on game design, on gaming the entire time. So I'll try to put out more videos on both channels. I think it's time for me to come back to game design, because I really want to, fulfill my goal. So again, thank you, and until next time, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later.